Fuck! Rudy, huh?
Biafrans, this is your only Anwa Omoada. We just landed in Lati. Please be resolute. Let nothing shake you. Be strong. Be strong. Our PM is there. He is hale and hearty. And we are going to visit him tomorrow. We move.
Yes, we move. Yes, sir. Biafra is here.
Biafra is here.
Is sacrosanct.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable.
Not backing down because you can see it has crashed down the Biafran website. That's where people are just buying their tickets and signing in their approval and let me say indulgence. How do I put it? Maybe homage, support, respect, in honor of what is about to happen to Africa very soon. So that's why if you ask me, I will tell you the Igbos attacked the Biafran website and weighed it down. It shut down and crashed because all flights, like I said in the morning, is heading to where? The Scandinavian country of Finland. Then our current promised land, Canaan land now, is Finland. Go there and witness all manners of Igbo species. They are black, they are white, they have red eye, they have blue eye, they have green eye. You can see semi-albino, you can see red skin, you can see people that look like Ethiopians, you can see people that look like black Jew, that's black Israel. You will see all manner of species of Igbo man. They are heading there because Biafra is their last hope. And you can see how far Finland has gone to project Biafra recently into what? Let me say successful popularity, because we were popular before but not successful. Today we have been shot up into, not shot, we have been, we are exploded into such, unequaled popularity presently around the globe. I don't know how God did it. It is only God that can take the glory. His live program yesterday, he was tweeting and tweeting, he was speaking boldly. I even listened carefully to actually learn something from him, because in the past I read that he was not well learned, not educated. I was laughing because the gentleman or the young man went to Finland based on scholarship. And to get scholarship, it means the guy is a bright man. You are not needed to write too much or speak too much English to be a bright man, someone that have intelligence. There's a way God gives intelligence and wisdom. Someone that has intelligence is not supposed to be speaking English that is sounding zoom, toom. No, that one is mental. Getting it right in all your doings. Though it's not by power of man, it is God that giveth intelligence and wisdom. Samuel Ekpa is not an uneducated. Samuel Ekpa is an educated person.
Thank you very much.
For carrying Biafra this way for this long time, successfully, he tried. When Christopher Okoye, I think that was his name, he's from Oka. He was among the American footballer, athletes, and they did well in 90s. I'm aware. And he was reigning until early millennium. I don't know what to understand. Then, in the past, you have many of them in America that were doing well in the sports, arts, and culture. They are very resilient people on the continent of Africa. They are good, recognized by other African countries, even Europeans, Asians, Americans, but abandoned way back in Nigeria here. Nigerian government does not recognize Biafrans. Fulani man does not recognize Biafra. And other ethnicities, they are not seeing us that we are the light illuminating Africa, not only Nigeria. I know that previously we had a Geofor, even currently Geofor is still in the system. I don't know what I understand. I mean, the Geofor, the CIA agents who always play CIA agents in American movies, is an Igbo man. I don't know what I understand. You have many of them, good numbers of them. They are Igbos. They are doing well in America. Politically, the American country has, begun to recognize them. Flower actually understood that before the war, I mean, the war of 1967 to 1970, the whole federal agencies, the whole designated positions were the Igbos, taken over by the Igbos. And again, I want to tell you that before the commencement of the war of 1967 to 1970, I can actually tell you that most graduates in Nigeria are the Igbos. One, that the first VC of UI, 1930, they are everywhere. Because I don't know, I can't tell much about their history, but I know that Samuel Ajay Crowther was the popular person we have here. Then 1930s, we can actually talk about Fumilayo. The Fumilayo was not, they did not align with people, the intellects, the heroes and heroine that, started being popular in the 1930s. What I mean is 1930s, we have Louis Ojukwu. Ojukwu's father was a billionaire. He's a 1930s man. I don't know, understand. Then, many of them, Louis Mbanefo, he was made this position that Bola Igwe was about to take. He was the most richest, the first Nigerian billionaire, the first African billionaire is Louis Ojukwu. He's not contesting it with anybody. No African man, no Yoruba man, no Fulani man. In Africa today, I won't say he's the best, he's the first. All I know is that among Africans, Ojukwu's father were among the foremost billionaires because Mansa Musa has gone down in history as the richest African man, Mansa Musa of old Mali Empire. He made money and they always recognize him to be the most richest African. Money because he was an emperor. He was the one in control of Malian Empire wealth. Is under his own, an entrepreneur chip grower that has, graduated into that kind of popularity and prosperity. We talk about Louis Ojukwu. So there are many of them in the past. I don't know. Louis Mbanefo was, I think, in 1950s. He was the World Court High Justice. Yeah, this World Court, Hague. He headed Hague. He's from Umuahia. That was the position Bola Igwe was about, a designated position. Awaited for Bola Igwe because he was an erudite lawyer. Justice. Bola Igwe, he read law. That was what the whites designated for him. A position for Bola Igwe until his tragic demise in 2002, sorry. Bola Igwe was killed. He would have gotten that position. Taslim Elias was there. Yes, in 1990s, Taslim Elias headed the World Hague. I don't know what I understand. So, and Igbos, when you talk about U.S. educational system, they recognize them because they always come out on Google, Forbes, American AOL to tell you that the most brightest African American children are the Igbos. We are talking about Ugochukwu's, achievement presently. I tell you that he attained that height, but there are many that are known to us who are doing well in the field of, oppression is it, exploitation is it, marginalization is it, suppression is it. I think I've said suppression. Persecution is it. I don't understand. They are like lights. Anytime they want to pierce through from their hidden places, Fulani hid them in various places, stopping them from, shining the light. They are always subjugated to all manners of inhumanity in Nigerian government. That's why nobody has ever heard about them. I don't understand. But they are doing well virtually in all fields in the United States. Look at the Chinese girl that spoke Chinese, that wrote everything last year. That girl is an Igbo girl. He's called a Chinese girl because he wrote very well. He passed his exam. He addressed the Chinese in Chinese language. That's an Igbo girl. That one happened last year. Then I want to tell you that the former general Nkemo from Igbo Delta, that lady that all of a sudden, erupted into popularity as the first black U.S. Army general. I might doubt it, but I would say it is the first Nigerian U.S. general. They celebrated him in 2022, not last year, 2022. She did well. I don't understand. They are everywhere in all facets of life. They have been, frustrated by the system we have in Nigeria here. Properly mismanaged by the Fulani oligarchy or hegemonies. They are the one that has been defaming, you know, blackmailing, you know, bringing down the Igbos' fame and popularity. They are the one that has spoiled Nigeria till today. Fulani man has some. Someone said something yesterday. He said Fulani man has destroyed the houses. They are the only one we know in the north presently. Nobody knows Hausa man again. And there was never a time Hausa man become Nigerian president in the past. It was only Fulanis. The Fulanis are everywhere. All politicians that are very, very astute and skillful in the north, go and investigate him. He's a Fulani, he's not Hausa. And when they are doing rallies, when they are waxing strong, you know, making names and fame, the Yoruba man will say is Hausa, Igbo man will say is Hausa. Then they see all of them to be under one name, Hausa. But originally, when you talk about originality, it is the Fulanis. They visited them how many centuries ago, stayed with them, deceived them, infiltrated them religiously. And today, they turn to Malu. I mean the Hausas. I'm sorry to say that. Because Fulani has succeeded on bringing the Hausa. Hausa nation is gone. If you have a knowledge of a man that is very good on farming in the north, and he is making money on agriculture, go and investigate. I don't mean husbandry or livestock breeding. I mean farming, rotation, crop, mixed cropping. You know, actually, he is an Hausa man. That is what they know. Fulani has destroyed them, deceiving them into believing that Western civilization is evil. That's why you have something like Boko Haram. It originated from the angle of Fulani, you know, ideology. And they succeeded on doing that. So what I'm trying to say is that Igbos are doing well virtually everywhere, especially in the United States of America. There are many feats they achieved there, unknown to you and I. So this one is because Atiku want to use it to gossip. That's why Atiku went there and at least remove that information and start applauding. They want, you know, they want China. That's all. Obi want to answer president because Obi is the only person now that they are outside the Yoruba. They know him. He is good. He's a good man and very, very trustworthy. Everybody has given Obi his own trust, even the Yorubas, to my greatest surprise. And they abandoned the almighty, most popular politician we have in the southeast. That's, I'm talking about the chief whip in the house, who has been running his mouth. Chief Ojus Okano. They abandoned it. Everybody turned his back. Nobody even trusted him. I mean, in the southeast and even southwest. He's crying because he's whipping stupidity. So he doesn't want it. If you're a good man, you wouldn't have been abandoned. If you're a good man, people will come and they praise you. At least, you know, make the right choice by picking you. But you're not a trustworthy person. So you can just stay one corner and lick your wounds. I mean, all Jews of Kalu. Then the like of Rochas or Krocha, the subtle snake. You know, all these are the bad bloods we have in the Igbo land. I don't understand. So we don't need them. We don't need politics anymore. What we need is emancipation of Biafran nation. What is going to happen in a few days? Away. Just how many days away? 4 days. In far away, Finnish capital. Every facet of life where Igbo man is staying now. In Europe, in Asia, they are making money. Why? Transportation. That's logistics. Tourism. Finland is going to make money.